Hi, dear friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings. Welcome to your favorite cricket show, Cricket Happenings, with your host Ram. And well, I'm going to talk about the third day's proceedings here in this very, very interesting test match between India and West Indies, where West Indies definitely established a very good hold on India by bowling them out for 209. But today, the situation has reversed itself, with India probably looking towards victory with 124 runs more to get and 8 wickets remaining. So it's really well poised. I wouldn't really discount the West Indies here, because West Indies could also be in with a chance. But again, the Indian batting lineup, I'm sure they won't be failing twice. Yes, they definitely failed in the first innings, but the second innings could be a different cup of tea, which we have so far noticed with India actually placed at 152 for 2 at close on the third day of this first test match between India and West Indies at the Firozshah Kotla in Delhi. Now, what is happening is the ball is turning. It is not turning square. It is just turning. There is a bit of unevenness in the sense the ball keeps low at times, not regularly, keeps low at times. Now, as far as West Indies were concerned, they resumed at their overnight score, and it was India once again started with their spinners. As you know, Mahendra Singh Dhoni shows a lot of confidence in Ravichandran Ashwin, and Ravichandran Ashwin would be a very glad person, because he was the one who was responsible for West Indies today, bowled out for 180, with Ravichandran Ashwin bowling 21.3 overs, 5 maidens, 47 runs and 6 wickets. A maiden 5-wicket haul on his debut. Not only that, a maiden 10-wicket haul, I would say, because he scalped he scalped 3 victims. Okay, so it's a 9-wicket haul that Ravichandran Ashwin got, but he bowled superbly. It all started with the night watchman Fidel Edwards being dismissed first by Ishant Sharma, and he was caught behind of the bowling of Sharma for 1. So that was the first wicket to go, and they were 26 for 3. So 26 for 3 West Indies. It soon became 53 for 3 as the other Edwards, Kirk Edwards, was dismissed by. I mean, he gave this gave Umesh Yadav his first Test wicket, as Kirk Edwards basically offered no stroke to a ball from Yadav, which came and crashed onto the stumps. So that was the wicket to go. But Kirk Edwards made a good 33 with 4 boundaries. He was dismissed, and West Indies were 53 for 4. Darren Bravo came in, and Chandrapal was there at the other end. But Darren Bravo was a victim of Ashwin, as he was LBW bowled Ashwin for 12 with 1 boundary, scored 63 for 5. And then Samuels and Chandrapal. Chandrapal, well, he decided that attack is the best form instead of just staying put there. He started going for his strokes, hit a few good boundaries, but Ashwin was the one. But before that, Marlon Samuels got a beautiful delivery. It's a carom ball, it's a specialty ball that Ashwin bowls, and that was what got claimed Marlon Samuels. Marlon Samuels knew little about it. He saw that the ball pitched on the middle stump, but before he could do anything, it had actually dislodged the off stump. He was gone. Marlon Samuels bowled Ashwin for a duck, and as I said, Chandrapal was the only one who was really providing some stiff resistance there. Darren Shami showed some. In fact, Carlton Bogg, the wicketkeeper, was also dismissed. He was Umesh Yadav's second victim in Test cricket, as he was caught behind the bowling of Yadav for 7, and that made the score 84 for 7. 84 for 7. One look, but what was very interesting is Darren Sammy joined in a very good partnership with Chandrapal, which enabled the West Indies to resurrect the innings a bit, not to a great degree. But yes, under the circumstances, I thought it was some useful runs that they added. They went on to add around 40 runs, and Darren Sammy was very aggressive by hitting a beautiful 6 of the bowling of Ishant Sharma, as he clouted him straight down the ground for a 6. And he collected 42 of 37 balls with 5 fours and 1 6. But Chandrapal, after making 47, left there as the 8th wicket fell, as Ashwin once again came in and claimed Chandrapal LBW for 47 with 7 fours. Rampal, and after that it was Sammy's turn to go, as Ashwin clean bowled Darren Sammy for 42 with 5 fours and 1 6. Rampal was the 6th victim of Ashwin, as he played a knock of 18 runs with 2 fours and 1 6, and he was gone. Devendra Bishwa was not out on 9. 180 was the West Indies score. And well, India were set as target of 275. Now, the bowling figures, I already talked about Ashwin. Pragyan Ojha, 14 overs, 4 maidens, 1 for 37. Yuvraj Singh 1 over for 2 runs, didn't bowl today. Ishan Sharma 14 overs 2 minutes 1 for 49. I thought he bowled well. He bowled the right line and length. And Umesh Yadav on his debut 7 overs no maiden 2 for 36, getting his test wicket. After he got his first test wicket and then he added one more wicket to that. So that was some good bowling from Umesh Yadav. Now India was at 275 and well, once again it was a good start from both the openers Gambhir and Sehwag. Probably thought Friedel Edwards was a bit better today. They couldn't take wickets, but at least they tried to bowl a good line. But Sehwag was simply superb. Gautam Gambhir was playing some good pull shots and some cut shots, and that went on. The partnership realized 51 for the first wicket when Virendra Sehwag actually cracked a very good six of the bowling of Friedel Edwards, which was hit on he smoked Edwards over extra cover for a six. Then he welcomed the spinner Marlon Samuels with a six. So that was those 2 sixes hit by Sehwag. Sehwag was absolutely superb with the way he played, and Gautam Gambhir also nudged along. And finally, 51 runs were realized. But the first wicket to go was Gambhir, as Samuels, the part-time spinner, claimed him LBW for 22 with 3 boundaries. Sehwag was joined in by Dravid. Sehwag finally he became the second wicket to be dismissed at 95. And Sehwag, after playing some beautiful strokes, was clean bowled by Darren Sammy for 55 as many balls, 5 fours and 2 sixes. And then it was left to Dravid and Tendulkar to come in there, 95 for 2, and Dravid and Tendulkar took their time at the crease. Both of them slowly, they were looking at the opportunity to play any loose ball. They used to really capitalize on that. Tendulkar also played, he hit 2 boundaries, and he was not out on 33 with 2 fours, and Rahul Dravid was not out on a very good 30 with 3 boundaries, as stumps were drawn on the third day of this first test match between India and West Indies at Firozshah Kotla. 152 for 2 India finished with, so that means only 124 runs more to get for India on the morrow, that is on the 4th day, to win this match with 8 wickets remaining. Well, West Indies, one has to see whether they can pick up some quick wickets, and but there is still, as I said, there is a big lineup still to go. We have Lakshman, they have Lakshman, Yuvraj Singh, Dhoni still to follow. It's a big lineup. But if West Indies could actually pick up some quick wickets tomorrow in the morning and just disturb this Indian innings, that we could have some real drama here on the 4th day. But well, as far as the bowling figures were concerned, Friedel Edwards 9 overs 2 minutes none for 32. I thought bowled better than the first innings today. Ravi Rampal 8 overs none for 19 was economical. Sami 9 overs 1 for 32, and Marlon Samuel 7 overs no maiden 1 for 28. Devendra Bishu 11 overs unmaiden none for 30. And this match is well set. India definitely has reversed the trend what it was the other day after West Indies taking a 95-run lead. They couldn't really capitalize on that thanks to Ashwin's superb bowling. But as I said, West Indies, if they could pick up some quick wickets tomorrow in the morning, that would really help them. Or whether India have the stalwarts like Sachin Tendulkar, Dravid at the crease, if they could play after till lunch, and then as I said, Yuvraj Singh, Lakshman and Dhoni to follow, India should not have any problems. But again, that at times it's skipping low, but you also need to see the nature of the pitch tomorrow, whether it's going to be the same, that it's going to be low, or it's going to be some bounce, because it's going to be the 4th day. So one has to really wait and watch what really goes on in the morning session before making a statement as to what is going to happen. But yes, it is definitely, there's going to be a result tomorrow in this match. Tomorrow is just the 4th day, and well, there is definitely going to be a result. That's what I could say here. Now I'm just also going to very briefly touch on the preview of the first test match between the Castle Test series between Australia and South Africa, which is going to be played tomorrow at Cape Town. That's going to be another match which is going to be there, which I'll be there with the report of that too. But generally, just talking about that match here, that match, I'm told there will be probably there could be rain forecast rain has been forecast for the opening day, but later on sun is able to really set in. Sun is going to really shine over there. South Africa, well, what is going to be interesting is how the South African batsmen are going to take to the likes of the Australian bowlers, because I have a slight feeling that even though South Africa on their home ground, probably Australia on their current performances, I could say that slightly hold the edge here. But whether what will happen, we'll know about it tomorrow. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go through a full preview of this first test match between Australia and South Africa. Well, willing time, If time was there with me, well, I could definitely do everything, because cricket is something which comes very naturally to me. Thanks for all your support, thanks for all your encouragement, and thanks for subscribing to my cricket show, and also thanks for all the people who are actually spreading the word about this cricket happening show to your friends and colleagues who are dearly joining me. Thanks for everything that you're doing for this cricket show, and this is your support which is really keeping this cricket show absolutely going. Thank you very much once again, dear friends and subscribers. Your host Ram will see you tomorrow with an interesting report tomorrow on the 4th day's play. Until then, it's goodbye.